What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Country Flyer channel. Today we are flying the PMDG 737 NGXU from Manchester up here, powered by UK 2000, down to Just Sims, Palma de Mallorca. As I said earlier, we are in the 737 today. Registration Echo India Foxtrot Romeo Papa. Everything's pretty much sorted. The flight plan is all set and filed on VATSIM. That's why you can see some different traffic, and probably hear the ATC in a bit. We're just getting boarding sorted now through GSX. All the flight plan is programmed into the flight management computer. The catering's on board, the baggage is on board. We're just waiting on the passengers now. Whilst we're doing that, I can brief you the departure. We've already got our clearance. We're going on the Samba 1 Romeo departure. Speed max 250 knots below 10,000 feet, unless otherwise authorised. We've got a transition altitude of 5,000 feet. We're going straight ahead off 23 right today to 3 DME from the Manchester VOR of MCT 113.55. This is Navigraph charts, by the way. And then we're going to be turning to a heading 274 degrees, inbound 5 miles out of Manchester, and then we're turning left to Tablet, and then we're direct to Samba. Once we're airborne, we'll read the SID notes down here and the routing and the altitude. We're going to be climbing, like I said, climbing straight ahead to 3 DME from Manchester, turning right to 274 degrees. Track at 5 DME out from Manchester, we'll turn left direct to Tablet to intercept the Honolulu 334 inbound radial. We're going to cross 58 miles from Honolulu and 10 miles from Manchester at or above 3,000, max 5,000 feet, and accept Samba at 5,000 feet. So these are the SID's minimum climb gradients: 5.5% until 3, and then 4.6% up to 5 for the ATC and airspace purposes. So now we've got all that sorted, let's run through the route. Both the needles are up. We'll get the traffic, the data, the weather in a bit. We won't take that now. Same on the other side, traffic data, and we'll take the terrain now. We'll flick over to the plan page. We'll then go down here to the FMC and the Lakes page, and we'll step through it. So there's the Manchester 3 DME, the Manchester 5 DME, there's the left turn to Tablet, and the Honolulu 58 above 3,000, Samba, Tuxa to Honolulu, picks up Finma, Silver, and then Compton, and then Vapid. We'll zoom out now from the departure. You can see top of climb just before Compton. It's saying to 360 today. Golf Whiskey Charlie, Citet, Etrat, Delta Victor Lima, Lima Golf Lima, Thorat, Benar, Vanad, Alpha Mike Bravo, Sopil, Balan, Evpok, Narak, Golf Alpha India, Lomra, Rokan, Ibrap, Lukov, and then Lores, and then we'll be going into Palma from there. Looks like the Lores 1 Papa this afternoon. So we'll switch back to the normal, and we'll do there. You can see the 3 DME and 5 DME from Manchester above 3,000. Bypass, flight level 050, auto brakes audio, all the performance is set, so we'll go to the route, take off, V speeds are all set, 143, 144 and 149, flat 5 dip for departure. I believe the boarding is completed. boarding passengers now. We're waiting on one more bus, I think. Wherever that... There's it. This is the final bus, it looks like. APU's all started. Fuel is all on. We'll switch it over. We'll remove the packs because it's Ryanair. Or should I say Ryan Scare. All the window heats are on, the probe heats are on. No anti-ice. It's 9 degrees in Manchester today, so we're pretty sure we don't need that. MCP set 5,000 in the initial climb and the transition altitude today. Heading for the runway is 232 degrees and the V2 is set of 149. Flight directors are up, the auto throttle is armed, the IRSs are aligned. We'll go onto the systems page down here, which gives us the flight controls and the brake temperatures and the hydraulic pressures. We're waiting on now just the final bits and then we'll get ready to go. So we'll set the parking brake, remove all the ground surfaces. So we'll release the ground and we'll remove the chocks. Then go back to the FS actions and doors. Just waiting for the ground surface to finish. We'll go on to the view where we started today while we wait. Yes. So we shall now, once the boarding is completed, doors we'll shut the doors and get immediately ready to go. 87, please don't. 88, 89, 90 is that guy there, and that's the 191 passengers all boarded for this flight. Don't think it's going to be very COVID safe, this flight, for some reason, when we're 88% full of the load. We've got 8 tons of fuel on board. Doors are now closing as everybody is on board. 191, there we go. Boarding is now completed. So we shall now turn the rotational beacon. There we go, rotational beacon's on. We'll request push, yes. Guaranteed it'll be nose right. So we'll call now. Manchester ground, Ryanair 26 Mike, Lima stand 53, requesting push and start.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
26 Mike Lima stand 53, push and start for east, face east.
Push and start approved, facing east for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, thank you very much. Yep, so
Locking gear.
east is a right turn. So we'll push back and we'll face over that way, and I'll ask for Juliet 1 full length departure when we get ready to taxi. So once this is all sorted, we will. I do apologise for the tabbing out all the time. Nose right, tail left.
Departure check commencing push. Bypass pin searchings clear.
Start the clock.
Start at will.
It's getting a bit dark now, so we'll put the overhead panel lights on. Remove the yoke, the main panel lights on while we get a bit away from the terminal. Not the floodlights, the panel lights, there we go. And we'll start number 2 on the push. N2 rotation, N1 rotation, ready for 25% N2 on here, so we'll get it. So we've got the top one there, we're looking for 2.5 on there, or 25% N2 on the bottom. There we go, 25 and in with the fuel. Start this second engine here. You can see the little rotating beacon there. The strobes will come on once we are approaching. I'll leave all the scenery and add-ons used in this video in the description below. The model matching, what I'm using to connect to the VATSIM network, and all other things in there. Links to them as well, if you would prefer to purchase these and do this same flight. So I'll leave the flight plan down there as well. It's from PFPX. So just make sure you change it from Listo to Samba.
Set parking brakes.
It's just said set the parking brakes, so we'll set that.
Confirmation for good engine start.
Confirm one good engine start, so we'll confirm just so we can get underway. There we go, same position. Starting the first engine, the left engine now, the right's started and stabilised. 20% N2 to the N1, and 25 can go in. So we'll
Contact through the Papa, sorry about the delay, but the guy from Jude's tech pilot
Set
just stand by
the flat 5 will go over the wings to watch these flaps come out. It's very well modelled, the aircraft from PMDG, like all of them are. Let me know what you want to see next on the channel in the comments below. Any flight suggestions or anything of that sort. So we'll now, because the guys have gone away, we shall now request taxi. Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, push completed. We can turn Hotel 2 if needs be. We're fully ready to taxi.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, taxi Golf 4 via Golf.
Golf via... Could we take full length if that's possible for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just want you to hold at Golf 4 so I don't break red carpet rule.
Roger, will taxi holding point Golf 4 for the time being, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, after the 2737-800 is passing your right to left, you can continue taxi from Golf 4 to Mike 1 via Golf Juliet.
Golf Juliet, and can we take Juliet 1 for departure, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima? We've just got to ask, just to make sure, and we'll hold short here.
At 5750, taxi to hold point Mike 1 and make the chief right via November Charlie, Echo Delta, Papa Kilo Juliet.
Starting to get a bit dark here, the sun is starting to go down while we're waiting. There we go, we can see them going past. It's quite a short taxi from where Ryanair park. 2-3 rights this area here. So put the TCAS on. Make sure it's gone to mode Charlie on VATSIM, which it has. 11857. Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, can we take Juliet 1 for departure?
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, not a problem, you can continue taxi Juliet 1 via Golf for Juliet.
Golf Juliet, Juliet 1, 26 Mike Lima. As you've just heard there, a quick conversation with the air traffic control, well, the ground controller today. We've asked for Juliet 1 so we don't have, so we've got a bit of time to line up, because my lineups aren't too good at the minute with this aircraft, because I've not flown it in quite a while. But once we do line up, it should be quite an easy departure. Soon we will be going over to Tower. You can see the 2737 118,625 Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. Cheers, bye bye. Bit of a tongue twister that, but anyway, a quick check of the approach is 118,575. Oh, missed that turn, but that's how short the taxi is. We are now holding short of 2-3. We'll close that off. We'll switch the APU off. Oh, forgot to turn it onto the buses. That's my problem. It's my fault, that. And we'll stop here. Traffic on there. That got all the traffic data and terrain. It's not got the terrain on, but there we go. Further can come on now. Display source, that'll go in a minute. Reset. There we go.
On the 3 Lima Papa contact Manchester radar now 118.575.
There we go. Put the parking brake on and we'll contact tower. Tower Ryanair 26 mile Lima in sequence 23 right behind the easy. We'll turn this guy up, he's a bit quiet. There we go. So we're just waiting now. I'll give you now a quick montage of, well, I'll bring you back to when we are ready to depart. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Behind the departing EasyJet A320, line up and wait behind Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. So guys, welcome back. We've just held it short, as you've just heard. We are going to be lining up behind this A320 here. So we'll watch him go and then we'll line up and wait. There we go. He's going. See him go off and down there. There we go. Increase the power and let's get rolling onto the runway. A very gloomy Manchester. There he goes. Everything's set. Lights are all on now. Swing it around. There he goes, he's up. Bit off centre line, but he's up. And I've just nailed the lineup. Right. First time I've actually nailed a lineup, to be honest with you. So when he goes, why is he turning that way? But anyway, departure after this is 118575.
Line for departure Ryanair 737, line up on my 23 right behind. 1 minute behind the Ryanair 737, line up behind.
Ryanair 26 mile Lima, are we clear takeoff?
Bye.
Clear takeoff 23 right, Ryanair 26 mile Lima. There we go, guys.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, negative, hold position, I take it, hold position, F.
Hold in position, Ryanair 26 mile Lima. Oh. You can see the Scandi Neo holding short. We've got not much else. We are now waiting for the departure. See the HUD there, which we're not going to use on this departure. Got that spy up. This is what this is. This tells me where the ATC is. So we have got London Central, which is a mentor who's going to be coming on momentarily. We've got the EasyJet going to Dublin, Tomjet going to Malaga, and then we've got us going to Palma. Got shuttle going to Aberdeen, a Aer Lingus going to Salzburg.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, runway 23 right, 7 variable 2 knots, clear to take off.
Clear takeoff 23 right, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. Here we go, guys. There we go. Brakes released. 50%. just over. And you'll, and I've retarded the actual thrust levers on my desk. I'll leave all my flights gear down in the description as well with links. Anyway, 80 knots is checked. Bit of lag. V1 rotate and V2. There we go, we're airborne. Tap the brakes, gear is coming up. Positive brake, gear up. Trim back to increase this climb rate. And we'll put the autopilot on. Gears up, so we can do that. I'll remove my phone from the flight deck.
Contact message to radar 118.5.
118.575 Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. So now we're over to radar. Manchester radar, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima is with you, just turning to the heading of 274.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, Manchester radar, very good evening, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now 190, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. Massive stutter there. So he's getting us out of the zone quite quickly, to be honest with you. There we go, up to 190 we go. We can set standard because we're going to a flight level above the transition of 5,000 feet. I'm gonna start doing a montage now, and we'll see you on the just before top of drop into Palma. It's gonna be about 2 minutes for you, but it's gonna be about 2 hours for me as we break through the clouds here above Manchester. See you in about 2 minutes.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. I will fly.
Welcome back, guys. We are now only a couple of miles from top of descent. We programmed the Lores 1 Papa into 2-4 right as we planned for up in Manchester earlier today. We've only got 11 miles to run, so we are going to reset the MCP, the mode control panel altitude window, down to 4,000 feet. There we go. We'll make sure that the seatbelt signs are off. Which they were. We're inbound Lukev now, and it will be the Lores 1 Papa via Lores, Posba, Pos, and then the ILS 424 right. So with that said, I'll come back to you when we're inbound Posba and we are going to be below 10,000 feet. I'll see you in a bit.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. I will fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. I will fly.
is. We've now descended below 150. We need to check the weather on the ground at Palma, which we'll do now. We're using Active Sky. So Lima Echo Papa Alpha is typed in. QNH is 1020. We're going to be landing 24 right. Wind is 300 at 7. So what we can do is we can set the QNH to 1024. So we need to zoom in so we can see. 1021. Sorry, 1020 is set. That's set. 17 degrees. And we'll set the approach speeds now. So we'll zoom in, we'll take this down, we'll go init ref. So the approach reference page, we'll take flat 30 over 146 with a wind correction of 5 knots. So it should be about that. So, and we'll apply some speed brake now, or what's known as the lever of shame. Means you're coming a bit too hot and fast, so you're coming in a bit slower now. So we can bring that in. Here we go. 10 miles, 12,000 feet. We've got a couple of miles to run. We've got 30 miles to run to the approach, to actual touchdown, and then we will have, once we've touched down, we should taxi in quite easily. So let's have a quick check. Is there anybody on at Palma? Yes, there is. There is a tower on. We're at 13 now at 7. Tower is 1183. So we'll come to.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf is inbound Bravo, mileage 24.
We'll go on there. Lights can come on now. So we turn off and the taxi light, so we can light this thing up. As you go outside, you can't really see much. All you can see are the engines from the lights, the nice PVR reflections, but that's about it. So we're going to start bugging down, speed intervene it. We'll speed intervene it at 209 knots. And I'll call the tower Palma de Mallorca Tower, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, inbound Charlie Fox 24 right for the ILS, 24 right.
No, there's traffic on the island.
Say again for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, reduce airspeed 200 knots.
Reduced in speed to 200 knots for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. With that we'll drop flat 5. And we'll delete the vector. Well, we can't delete the vectors, but it'll just be a vector for another approach. If the missed approach is 4,000 feet there again.
Palma Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf, established localizer 24 left.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf, good evening sir, maintain airspeed 220 knots until mile 10.
220 until 10,
There's that
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf.
Lufthansa. Shall we see what's he in? Is he in a Neo? Got the new livery day 321. Oh! There's the airport there. We're going to be landing this runway and then taxiing in. Bit high on the glide still, but we're going to come down quite quickly now. We're at 200 knots. Flat 5 is out.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, ready to speed 170 or less.
170 for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. Going to drop flat 15 now and gear down. We're a bit early, but it increases the drag and just gets us to increase the descent rate a bit quicker once we are sorted. There's the Lufthansa, 24 left. We'll zoom in. H to 5, so it's showing a range of 5 miles on it, or sorry, 10 miles, 5 miles is there. So it's going to be quite close between us and the Lufthansa, but
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, reduce speed 15 knots.
150 now for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. So we are now slowing to 150. I'll just ask if we can slow to approach speed.
Esto por marcha que te puso Europa 2. Europa 225 puso marcha de frente puso aprobada, probando al norte. Probando al norte.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, we can slow down to our final approach speed of 146 if that helps.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, okay, so final approach speed.
Final approach speed, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. Order break 2 for arrival. We can drop the rest of the flaps now. Two 6 Mike Lima fully established 2-4 right.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, active runway for landing is 24 left. Can you catch the ILS for the 24 left?
Unfortunately, with the Lufthansa just off to our nose, we won't be able to do that. We can continue 2-4 right if that helps.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, okay, continue ILS, approach 24 right, and then at the mile 4. Okay, now Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, negative. Continue approach runway 24 right.
Continue approach 2-4 right. Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. So we are now inbound well, we're fully established 2-4 right with a bit of interference from ATC. They want us to switch to 2-4 left, but due to the parking position of the company, we won't be able to do that. Just going to quickly check the heading for Palma 2-4
Cleveland runway
right.
24 left, and could you give us the wind again, Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf?
238.
Tango Golf, wind chart 300 degrees 07 knots.
There we go. It's a bit laggy. All the scenery loads in. I don't know why it's suddenly gone laggy, but there we go. Order throttles out as well. It's my airplane now, a bit of trim down. Do apologise for the frames, guys. I don't know why it's started all of a sudden being very laggy. But we'll battle on. Shouldn't be too bad. Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, are we clear to land runway 24 right?
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, negative, sir, continue approach runway 24 right, expect late landing clearance.
Expect late landing clearance 24 right for Ryanair 26 Mike Lima.
1,000.
1,000 feet, checked.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, wind at 300 degrees 07 knots, clear to land runway 24 right.
Clear to land 24 right, Ryanair 26 Mike Lima. There we go. So we've got manual speed now. Once we're on the ground, I think the frame should lighten up a bit because it won't be having to draw most of the lights on the... From the city, I don't think it'll have to show the lights, so it'll dump it all and then... Nice dual approach.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf, continue taxi gate Mike Tango 2 to the stand 82.
It is starting to get a bit better, but it does need
Mike
a
Tango
bit
2
more
to stand A2,
optimization.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf.
Optimization, this scenery does. Or I need to turn the scenery settings down. 100 feet.
Listo rodar, Europa 225.
Europa 225, pues ruede puerta Golf, link norte, punta espera 24 derecha.
Puerta 2, link norte, espera, hotel 2, 2,
And we're down. A nice big plant.
Europa 225, escucho Nikon 22,
Versus.
casi mantengo ruedas sueltas, ¿vale?
Speed brakes up. Reverse as normal.
Unicom 22, gracias.
There we go. Keep it on the centre line.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Golf, close independence,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palma de Mallorca.
Frequency change approved, thanks
Where
for
the
being
local
online, have a
time
good day,
is
bye-bye.
just approaching at 7:05.
Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, we are close independence, monitor, sorry, frequency change approved.
So-
Sir, for the next time, please check the apps. We have the one we used to for less, for the next time, please check that.
Taxi to stand of choice, and we'll keep that in mind for next time. Ryanair 26 Mike Lima, cheers. So guys, we're going to go stand 25, so we're going to go up north and then in via Echo. There we go, holding at an hour and 56 runway to runway, so just under 2 hours. Bring the flaps in as well. We'll select stand 25. No. It's even juddery outside, so I think it is just the scenery, so take the strobes off.
Palma Torre, buenas tardes. En el stand 48, información Sierra a bordo. Vuelo instrumental a Madrid. Solicitamos autorización a Spencer 2 Lima.
Visual with our stand anyway, so
Monitorice Unicom 2.8 y Torre está cerrando, lo siento a dos, hasta luego.
Unicom 28, hasta luego.
I do not understand why it's so laggy, guys. I do apologise once again, but turning into Echo now and then Lima Foxtrot to go to the stand. Try and get the sim sorted for next time, but yes, 25 to 23 Bravo, 118 to 114 is this way. So we're going to swing it this way, Lima Foxtrot. Once again, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop it a like, and if you feel like it, subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. So we're just going to pull on stand and shut it down. Four, and we're the next one. Might be just the night lighting here that's causing it, but we'll get it sorted, don't worry. We'll swing it on to 2.5. So it has got dynamic lights, and the PBR on this thing is quite strong, so it could be just that. So there goes the departure. Oh. Yeah, I think it is just the 737 just being quite heavy on frames. So we will turn the TCAS off now. We will carry on taxiing in while the aircraft stops. There we go, it had a brake stuck on. I do apologise for the shoddy parking, but with frames like that I don't know what can be done. So I'm going to leave it there, parking brake on,